by a police officer as he was eating in his car in a fast food parking lot. They are sharing their son's story, demanding answers. John Quiones is in San Antonio with more for us. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Robin. It happened here in San Antonio just 3 weeks ago. Two teens out on a date, sitting in their car, eating a hamburger, listening to music, when suddenly their whole world turned upside down. This morning, the parents of 17-year-old Eric Cantu, along with their attorney Ben Crump, speaking exclusively with ABC News in their first sit-down interview. They say they believe their Hispanic son was targeted when he was shot by a police officer while sitting in his car eating a burger. You think it was racial profiling?
I think he had that in his mind frame. I think he already had a preset thought about who that person was and how he was going to take care of that problem.
The teen's family, sharing new photos overnight, says he's progressing, but still on life support.
He talks with his hands and he tries his best. It's hard for him.
I don't think I'll ever feel comfortable saying he's getting better until I see him walking out of there.
Earlier this month, police say Cantu was shot while eating with a friend in the parking lot of a McDonald's.
I got a vehicle over here that fled from me the other day.
San Antonio police officer James Brennan since fired from the force, approaching the car, then opening the door.
Get out of the car.
Police body camera footage shows Cantu attempting to drive away, while Officer Brennan continues to shoot. Cantu's father saying his son was not trying to hurt anyone, but instead trying to get away from the situation. What do you see in your son's face in that video?
I know my son's faces. He was scared. He was surprised. And he reacted.
Cantu shot at least 4 times, handcuffed, bleeding on the ground. 27-year-old Brennan on the force for just 7 months, charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault by a public official, and is currently out on bond.
This man's out walking around. Guess where my son's at? Laying with a tracheotomy in his throat.
We'd like to see the charges raised to attempted murder, 2 counts, and other charges made to any officers that were involved in the brutality during the arrest as well.
San Antonio Police telling ABC News it submitted its case to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office. Cantu's family now considering their legal options and focusing on their son's recovery.
We want justice, yes, but we want Eric to live. We want Eric to live to tell his story.
This morning, young Eric remains in critical condition. The local district attorney here, Joe Gonzalez, tells me he plans to send this case to a grand jury. If convicted, Officer Brennan stands to spend the rest of his life in prison with no parole.